Hey everyone, this is AVJVGaming, bringing you guys episode number 19 of this journey to the Ultimate Team. Now, as you guys see up on screen, we're going to get that update for Xbox, which was yesterday, guys, and I was going to upload this video last night, but YouTube was having an issue at processing the videos, so I decided, you know what, we will hold out on that, and I'll upload it today. So, as you guys see up on screen, I'm just going to go and search for opponent. I think we've got 3 games remaining off the division. Need to win, I think, all 3 or 2 games wins and 1 draw to get that title, which I'm really looking forward to getting. Now, up on screen, we're going to our first match, which will be our first opponent for the episode. And he does have a 3-5-2. Looks to be a League 1 and also a Liga BBVA hybrid with Cavani and Benzema up front with 2 informs as well as Thiago Silva, Ramos and Courtois as the keeper. Now, this team doesn't look too bad. I think it's quite a strong team. But yeah, guys, we're going to be trying to get Thiago Silva and Ramos as soon as I can. I'm going to start selling stuff from the club to see if we can fund that. Now, you can see up on screen, I get a nice through ball to Zuniga. He then finds Sal with a beautiful through ball. The guy's defense was somewhere, but not marking my players. And then Thiago Silva pockets it into his own net. So we pick up a 1-0 lead, courtesy of an own goal. Then we go over chip with Muriel, but it hits the post. Now, guys, whilst the gameplay is running in the background, I'll start talking to you guys about what I've understood so far from the update so far. Now, the update was meant to improve the ability of, well, actually, no, it was meant to reduce the effect of heading the ball always into the back of the net. Now, what happened before is any player, regardless of height, could head the ball into the back of the net all the time. Now, that was meant to be sort of patched and made a bit easier for us, but it seems to be that it's still there in the game. It still does exist. Finishing on players now, I found that finishing on players that I normally had before has become much more difficult, and that if they hadn't had a big finishing stat before, they're going to find it a little bit difficult to get in the back of the net. Now, also, before this game, guys, I played 2 games with my silver side, and I built a new silver side, which I was going to show you guys, but the gameplay went a bit corrupted. So, the silver sides, guys, I found them a little bit difficult just using the non-rare silvers. Using rare silvers, by all means, they'll win you the games, but non-rare silvers seem to be, I don't know, there was a bit of an effect over there. And I had a, you guys will see it, it's a Polish right winger from the Pro League. He got 92 pace. He was getting chased down by a player with only 50 something pace. So you guys can imagine that it wasn't feeling that fair on the game. That's why I decided, you know what, I'm going to start selling all my silver teams. Now we've got our Serie A side, guys. I want to ask you the question of the day because it's related to the trading series, because I've got the trading episode ready, guys. I just want to know your opinion. So I've done a whole video, guys, on the new trading technique, and I'm also done a little bit about tax involved in the EA Sports. So I was thinking about putting tax in the episode or probably putting it in a separate episode. So I want to know from you guys, should I put it separate or should I include it? Now, you guys can, if you can, leave down below. It would really help me out. Include or separate. And depending on the feedback we get tonight, guys, I'll upload it tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll just upload it on Monday because I'm working on quite a few trading techniques. I'm going to try getting every second video a trading technique now. Now, we get a beautiful ball by Julian Draxler, and he'll find it with a beautiful long shot. I think that was an incredible shot by him to Weidenfeller. And you can see over here, Doof getting free off of through ball. Now, they did say they were going to patch up through balls, but you can see just from that gameplay there that they still seem overpowered. But a beautiful overhead with Kakao falling down to Schlaudroff, and he will pick up on a full volley. A beautiful finish there to give us a 2-1 lead going into half time. So not looking overall too bad. We're in a quite commanding position, and Schlaudroff here going to use a bit of dribbling to get in and out of the players. Go for a shot, and Weidenfeller making a good save. Now in the 90th minute, guys, look at this. Doof getting with the shot, deflection, and it's a goal. Now, this is the 90th minute, guys, and you will see some incredible stuff. Since the update, I've noticed a lot more 90th minute goals, 45th minute goals as well. So just try your luck, guys. You can see over there, not a really great save from my keeper, but nonetheless, it is the 90th minute, and that's exactly what I'm going to say there. You can see 2 90th minute goals that denied me of my win. So that means I think at this moment in time, we're going to need to have to win on both our games. Now, that was a gold cut because I felt something was a bit fishy with the game. You can see here I sold on my Pro League side. I actually made some really nice profit on some of the players. I picked up Ezekiel quite cheap and then sold him for 1,000. And these guys are all bought for 150. But because of the games I played, they sort of paid me back already. Now, with all the actual chemistry styles guys I own in my club at the moment, you see them in the trade pile. If they actually go to around about 5,000 coins on all of them, and they are Shadow and Hunters, I'm looking to make around about 150,000 coins just because I got 30 of them. So Hopefully they go back up in value. That'll help me out immensely, and then I can go start buying some of these Journey players. I will have the Foothead link, guys, in the next video because I've decided to make the Foothead team, and you guys will see some of the players. Now, I'm thinking about possibly not putting a few different players. I'm just switching up at the minute. So you can see I went and bought Juan Jesus for 650 coins. Does have the chemistry style of Backbone, and I felt that was really cheap for him because Backbone goes for around about, I think it's 1,000 coins, 800 coins. So picking him up over there, we're going to swap him with John. I had no idea why he was on the bench of the subs because he should have been in the reserves section. And considering this is my Serie A rare team, I had no idea why some of the other players were there, but we got the Bundesliga players over there just to gain the fitness back. And I said, you know, we're going to put Peluso on the team as well. Zapata's running low on fitness, so we want to keep the fitness up. Now we're going to go back into the divisions. Need to win the 2 games in order to get the title, and this is where it was pretty much getting decided here. So we're going to our next match, and we're up against a 4-2-3-1 second version Liga. There's our British Premier League side. It's got Asaidi, the 5-star skiller. It's also got Christian Eriksen and Aruba Kone up front with Diakite Distin as the centre backs. And I know those two guys are very solid, but when trying to break down this formation, it is a bit of a challenge this year. I've noticed it's not as easy as it was with the normal version of that formation. But we get a nice through ball over here to Muriel. This guy was playing the offside trap so often, and I just sneaked one over there with Sal with a nice header. Now, heading, guys, the ball in this game as well. If your player is open, he'll be able to pull off the heading. But if he's not really open, he's got a defender marking him, there's going to be a high chance that he will not be able to pull it off. Now, you guys will see over here, Naltovic scored a goal, and I wanted to play a bit of quick 1-2 play, get it back into Sal, and look at this, guys. Diakite is actually keeping up with Sal, which I thought was kind of crazy, considering that the pace stats are completely different. And here, trying to get the ball away again. Now, we get Borja Valera to find a through ball into, I think that was Sal, to Callahan, and trying to get a crossing over here, but Diakite big and strong and just preventing us from getting the corner. But overall, guys, I think, with the update, it saved a little bit of heading, but it's kind of ruined a few different aspects of the game. And I was really annoyed initially when I experienced the patch for the first 2 games of the silver teams. Now, he does get across here. Look at that. I thought they patched it, but there is still a loophole in there. So definitely, guys, I don't think EA's done a great job with the patch. I'd say they should really look into it. It'll probably take some people's feedback, and I don't know whether to do a whole video on feedback for them, but I doubt anyone from EA is gonna watch the video to actually see it. Now, you can see over here we do get a little bit of play with Callahan, find Muriel who is open, and I thought, you know what, instead of missing out on the opportunity, let's seize the moment and go for the win. Now, we're at this point, we're at 2-2, and I really wanted to get in for the win because I don't like losing to my opponents. Now, we get the ball from Sal, see Muriel making a run, his defender pulled back, and that was the biggest mistake, because as soon as you got the wrong positioning, I went with a heel flick. Bit of a skillful goal, and then Muriel gonna put it home on his weak foot, which is 4-star weak foot, so not too bad. Another thing, guys, with weak foot in this game, for some reason, as you can see there, a weak foot from across, it will go a bit wide. So I feel, they've made weak foot more realistic than it just being always crossing and sending it into the box. Now, I thought that was a penalty, but also, guys, the refs have become worse than what they were before. So refs, guys, are something to look out for. Be careful because they might just give a penalty against you. And you can see over there we do pick up the win. So a 3-2 win, I think mainly because Muriel was at the right place at the right time and also scoring us some goals. And he will also pick up the man of the match for this game. So you can see there we pretty much dominated our opponent. We're going to leave this now. So next game we need to win the first game to get that division title. And I think it's 5,000 coins as well to be promoted into Division 6. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. By all means, drop it a like and subscribe here for more daily FIFA 14 content, guys. Have a trading video, clubs with subs, and a reasonable squad builder out this weekend. So, gonna be a busy weekend, but this has been AVJVGaming, and I'll catch you guys for the next episode.